What's up, motherfuckers? Dude, what's good? My shit crashed. My computer turned off. Oh god. My map, guys, if you haven't seen the thing, it's doing it again. I gotta restart Super Battle Golf.
Oops, I forgot to say it in golf.
Okay.
I'm sleepy.
Crashy, you're a bitch. You're a dumb bitch.
Thanks for the
Crashy.
Oh.
Crashy, you're a bitch. You're a dumb bitch.
Oh,
And we'll
okay,
miss you.
Sorry.
Miss you.
Thank you.
Crashy, we still have to watch Chicago if you have time this weekend.
Yes.
'Kay.
Yes.
Dude, Kitty.
What?
I'm gonna be hanging out with Raina on Sunday. Do you think she would want to watch it?
Yeah, yeah. Does she like musicals?
I'll have to ask.
I would say yes, but I don't know if you gotta just enjoy the corniness of it all, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna reset this game. But thanks for playing, Crushy. Have goob night. And we should try and do something. We should watch Chicago. If Raina wants to be there, we can plan it around her time. I can figure that out.
Otherwise, we will do it at a different time this weekend.
Okie dokie.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.
I feel like maybe your GPU is exploding. Oh yeah, no, it's hot in there. The reason it does this is because it's too hot. I probably should have waited 5 minutes, but I said,
Maybe
it's fine.
we take a break.
I mean, I'm not gonna take a break. Does that?
Maybe,
Who else was in golf?
maybe I kicked the gays out of my house. We got Candy in here. We got Kara. And we got Livy.
Okay, cause I could switch to Overwatch if people are done golfing, but if we still golfing, I can stay
I'm done
golf too.
golfing.
Why are you a bitch?
Kitty called me a bitch for you guys. Hey, when do we come back?
Did they leave you?
They drove off without me. Sorry, I'm just jealous. Kitty's gonna go play Overwatch probably.
Oh yeah, Candy equals at Hext, which equals often subby.
We got some serious airtime with that. Okay, bye guys.
You're leaving us?
I'm kicking you guys out of my house.
No, you're in my house.
Bye.
No, you are in my house. By you.
Bye.
By you.
I was telling to the people in my golf house.
I know, I was just being annoying.
I know you know. You're fucking annoying.
How's God? If Livy, if you still want to play, everybody left, Kara. My shit crashed and then everybody left. Oh, that does mean if you guys want, you can get first and second if you're fast.
Ooh.
And your daily slime time again. Did it let you guys do it? Oh no, I gotta log in. Fuck. Nah, you guys are all dicked. I lied to you all. Get pranked. Fuck.
Fuck. God, this makes me want to fucking type exclamation point. Holy shit, 69. Gamble all.
Damn. 69% cock, and then Livy came in with 100% cock. I gotta put both of those on the board. Are you gonna fall asleep in your chair again, Raptor?
I don't think so. I don't feel tired right now.
Nice stink, Livy. Dude, I think Livy's gonna kill one of you. Biggest, least stinky cock, hell yeah! Oh, also, I feel like I should do this more when we play with Livy, but I just don't think about it because I'm like, you guys should know that she's a streamer person. Go follow Livy if you don't. Damn.
Okay.
Hi, Bear! Thank you for the raid! My stream just crashed and came back up, so I hope nothing goes awry. Hi, Snow Mousy! Hi, T-Baps! Hi, Revy! Hi, Bear! How was your stream? Welcome, everybody. My name's Sagwa Kitty and I stink. I just got my nails done yesterday. Look at those. They're red and pointy. And black. And pointy. I ran right into the ads. These dumb bitches. These ignorant sluts. Happy Pride. I'm gonna lurk, but it said offline. I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking. Did Banoopy beat the Roblox game he was playing? That, like.
It looked like you did.
The two. I don't know if that's what he was playing when I was watching. It didn't say Roblox when I was watching. He was playing something. Welcome back, Livy. Oh shit. I shouted you out, and then we got raided by my friend Bear here, who's stuck in ads. You're also probably stuck in ads. Hell yeah. Yeah, like they don't have horror games in Roblox, T-Baps? What are you laughing at, bitch? Ads are over, hell yeah! Dude, it's such an unlucky timing that it was just happened to be when everybody raids in. Dude, T-Baps, what the hell? What the hey? Oh my god, Snow Mousy, that's such a cute emote. That's your emote too. Here, we can do this though when everybody's in at Graham. I spelled his name wrong. I put Grambling Grizzly. And then I put Grambling Grizzies. Gambling Grizzlies. There we go. Shout out. Did it work? Yeah, that's him. Hi Bear. Thank you for the raid. Sorry for the bad ad timing. Welcome raiders. My name is Agua Kitty and I stink. Bear Kitty Loki called you stinky, so rude. Real. Yeah, it happened. I definitely think you stinky. I hope you're having a good stream. What's the game for tonight? We were just playing Super Battle Golf, but then my computer crashed. And then I turned it back on immediately and didn't give it any time to breathe, so hopefully it doesn't do it again. But my computer crashed and then now we're here. I was playing Super Battle Golf, but most of the people I was playing with left, so I'm debating what I'm switching to. Thinking Overwatch maybe. Jolf. Yeah, I invited a bunch of people to Jolf, and we got some good uns. We got Livy, and she just loves to golf. You know, it's not about anything else in that game for Livy. Like, you know, some other people focus on, you know, priming each other. Livy, you know, she just wants to golf. She's just love of the game, you know, love of the sport. What can I say? She loves golf. I do a medium amount of criminal. Snow Mousy is kind of a criminal in the sense that she's very good at getting out there and like she's really good at long shots too. So I've seen her make some good shots, and she gets the ball in really quickly. So while the rest of us are still like killing each other at start, she's finished. That's how that's part of her criminal tactic. Is she's just very quick. The rest of us very distractible. She laser focus straight down the barrel. But if you hit her or are near her and it's not going to ruin her golf game, she will hit you too. Like, she's not going to like smile and wave. She will hit you with something. I've been told I try hard a lot. Um is it try harding if you're just playing and you're better than people? Like, I say that as someone who is not as good as you at the game. I don't think it's necessarily try harding just because you're better. I understand why people would be like, come on, in the sense that it's like not like it makes it more difficult on some people if you're really quick and there's other people who are really slow. Like, it's just kind of a mismatched lobby. But the only time I've seen you rush is when Snoopy is also rushing with you. Like, if you're like, if there's no one else who might score soon, you will just sit there and crime. Like, you're not gonna always knock it in right away. I've seen you sit there and crime people. It's usually when there's someone else also trying to finish that you will just try and finish first. At least that's what I've gathered. Your Rocket League gameplay, I can't say I understand it. I just know cargo, woo! It's fun. Sometimes they explode. Yay, game. It's very fun to watch. I genuinely enjoy watching it. I play it like someone's grandma. I should open it. Livy, what are you doing now? I bully people and they aren't used to it. I mean, if it's a tactic that works and people aren't used to it, then it's usually a pretty good tactic. If you actually want to, and it's just because people don't pick it up as fast as you or aren't as good as you doesn't necessarily mean you're a tryhard. I would see if you were like trying to teach someone and you were just absolutely slamming their face down, that's a little tryhard. But when you're just doing your shit, people like to complain. I also feel like I play way below my. Like, you don't. Wait. Like, you should be a higher skill level than you are? Is that.
In golf?
No, in Rocket League.
Oh.
In
I
golf,
I didn't know.
I want you to understand something about Snow Mousy, everyone. She is a weirdo in the sense that she gets very into games and will, like, learn everything about the game. It was like I feel like the second day she was playing golf with us, and she she messaged me and said I might have gone through and done all of the achievements last night. Me and Snoopy might have stayed up till like 8 a.m. doing all the achievements in Super Battle Golf. No fucking wonder they they were a little better than the rest of us. Like, it's just sometimes you get locked in, and they get locked in on stuff like that. Doesn't mean they're tryharding. I guess it depends on how you view it, but doesn't bug me. I just think that anybody who is at like a lower skill level than someone, like someone who's newer to a game, is gonna feel like someone on the other team's tryharding when they're not tryharding. They just know the game. They've played the game for a bajillion hours. So it's not necessarily tryharding. Like, there's games when we play Overwatch and we're all just like laughing and not paying attention, but because we've played together for like 5 years and all have played like hundreds of hours of this game, to people who are newer, it might seem like we're tryharding when we're just being silly. And so it's all about perspective with that stuff. And I think a lot of it is ego, because when people can't keep up or aren't allowed to like show off their skill in any way because the game's over too quickly or because you killed them or whatever, they're like, oh, my ego, I look worse somehow. Like, somehow this is gonna affect my my standing online. it's just a thing, man. Kind of tempted to play some marble rifle. I haven't played rifles in a bit. I wanted to play some Overwatch, but dude, I have no ego. I just game. See, that's it. Some people don't understand that. They don't understand how it's not about ego all the time. It's just the facts of the matter. If you keep getting killed by someone in a game, maybe learn, instead of getting mad at them for killing you, get better at not getting killed. Like, that's how it works. And if someone's faster picking up games than you, that's not a personal insult. That's just a thing that happens. And yeah, maybe you have to practice more, but that just means more time to play a game that you supposedly like. Like, people manage to use their ego to turn everything into a negative, into an argument, and it's like, some people are just better than you. And I'm saying that as someone who hangs out with almost exclusively people who play every game we play better than I play.
That's so fucked up. That's a fucked up way to describe it.
Like, well, am I wrong though?
I'm not gonna, no comment.
Because I'm right. Because I'm kind of like, yeah, there's some times when I play really well in certain games. Especially games that I've played a lot, or I'll get lucky, or I have like a silly tactic and it works out. But I'm not the person getting MVP every game. Like, I'm not the person carrying the game most of the time. There's times when I pop off, don't get me wrong. And I'm not saying I'm bad at games, but just compared to my friends, I would say almost all of my friends that I hang out with on a regular basis with are better at games than I am. Just, like, on average. Crashy, definitely. Raptor, yes. Ogie, of fucking course. Snoopy, that guy's so annoying. Emily, yes. Candy, yes. Lena, yes. Ailey, yes. I'm the worst one. I'm the vibes pick. That's the thing. Is that you have to understand, if everybody still enjoys playing with me, even though I am just maybe statistically the worst of my friend group, feels like a compliment more than an insult. But people insist on being like, no, I'm not that bad. You can be realistic, man. I can do some shit really, really well. I'm also very, very good at throwing sometimes.
Throwing some games.
But we wouldn't live without the kitty heel. Yeah, I do think I'm helpful in a lot of ways, and I think I fill a few little niches. But, you know, you guys got Cass and Ayeli and Lena around. They're all great healers. Emily's a great healer when she's not shoving bombs up people's butts. Um, it's. I'm not trying to say I'm bad. I'm just saying, realistically, I understand that I might be batting out of my league right now. um, and some people can't handle that feeling where it feels like they aren't the best player around. And I understand, like, that's the thing is a lot of us, me and Candy and, and to Emily here, all are usually literally just sitting here giggling, doing our thing, vibing hard, and playing whatever character we feel like playing. And I like when I play certain characters, I do well. I just think that like just if we did 1v1s with all my friends, I would definitely be in the bottom. I would be the bottom. And I'm okay with that. Because it's not about my ego. It's about I like hanging out with the people I like hanging out with, and those people also like hanging out with me. Why would I care then if which one of us is better at who carried if we're all having a good time with each other? Like if they're not worried about that, why am I worried about that? You handle your anxiety so much better than me. I just have a lot of time to think about it, and it depends on the situation. Some things can throw me off real hardcore, and it's not for stuff like that. It's never about like competing with each other in senses of like I handle my anxiety better. It's just than you. It's I hang like you have different things that you struggle with and different basically you should be comparing you to different versions of you. Not to put the other versions down because they did the best they could at that point, but to work on your anxiety, comparing it against other people's doesn't improve yours. Like I don't know. I'm not explaining myself very well. Point is, you're doing great. You started streaming, and that is in itself, I feel like, is taking a step out of your comfort zone because it was for me. Like when you start streaming, it feels like you're doing something that isn't like I don't know, it's taking a step out there. It's putting yourself out there in a way. And for someone who's very anxious, I was very aware of it all the time, and then I was always very aware of being on stream. I was very aware of who was around, and it's just everything so anxious all the time until it kind of just became the normal. And that's kind of how I've worked on all my anxiety is just I don't know, figuring out how to laugh it off is basically my trick. My trick is laughing at literally everything. I will fall down and start crying, and I will be crying and laughing at the same time because I'm so fucking stupid. Tears and blood running down my face. I started because I got voluntold to, but as long as I'm with friends, I don't think about it too hard. See, that's the important part. And see, when I first started, I was always very stressed about streaming because I felt like if I did stream, I was asking something of people. I was asking them to spend their time on me in some way. And it felt like I was pressuring my friends to watch, even though I tried very hard not to. But when I first started streaming, some of my friends, like especially Crash was one of them, every time I was like, I don't know, maybe I won't stream tonight. He's like, you should stream. If you're playing games, you should stream. And he was always so excited about it. I don't know if it was because he watched it and really enjoyed it, or because he was. I don't know why he was so excited about it, but it helped me, think about it differently. Change the perspective and everything gets a little less stressful. We love supportive people. Yeah, Crashy's fucking annoying and great and cute and fun and just, he's so fucking funny. And his hair is lovely. We do love Crash. We love it when Crashy gets just a little bit tipsy and loses his fucking mind. Emily knows what I'm talking about. Crashy is a lightweight when it comes to drinking. And it's very cute.
Yeah.
He's adorable. Raptor, did you say yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, how many times you and Crashy get trashied?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, me too. Same.
Same.
One time he kept asking for juice. He did not want juice. He wanted the drink he drank.
Alcohol.
And then, Emily, was it you that convinced him? Someone convinced him that something was a pine cone? I don't know. Someone was fucking with his little brain. That poor drunk boy. Someone, like, I don't remember who it was, because it must have been the first time. Because you weren't there the first time I was there, right, Emily? You only came the second time? Okay, that's what I thought. So who else was there? Like, Lena was there, but it wasn't her. Because me and Lena were talking. Who else would have done it? Oh, it was Angie. I bet it was Angie. A lot of you guys don't know Angie, but Angie's a very good friend of ours who also lives in the area around Crashy and Raptor and Lena and stuff. I know that's a very big area, including Crashy on that one. But Angie was our very, very good friend who, I don't know, she's just a very charming person. I met her through another friend who, both of us, after meeting each other through that person, stopped being friends with him because he was creepy. And so I just felt like I was like, oh, Angie, you're so cute. You should come with me. Don't hang out with that guy. And I just, like, put her under my wing and kidnapped her over to all the strange people. And she's very cute. She's very sweet. She's genuinely just one of the nicest people. But she, since then, had to, like, move and has changed jobs and just, like, a bunch of different stuff. And she does dance classes. She's just a very busy person. Every once in a while she'll pop in and she'll pop in and be like, is Crashy here? And then she'll put him in the blender and blend him. And one day we were talking about Winston, and we tried to get her to make monkey noises because we were all going ooh 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 ooh, and she got so shy. Angie is so cute and sweet and nice, and she was teaching me a lot of, like, colloquial Korean because she speaks Korean. She was one of the first people that I got to nerd out about Stray Kids with. Angie, a real one, but she's just very busy right now. There are a few old heads that have been here for, about as long as Emily, but they, sometimes people disappear for a while. They got shit to deal with. Like Kareem sometimes shows up. Kareem's even older though, but that's because he's someone I know from in real life. I guess I'm switching to Overwatch. I kind of just have been sitting here thinking and yakking. I don't talking. Is that what people say? Yakking?
Yeah.
Ooh, I also drew a penis on Crashy's knee in eyeliner. It was a very artful penis. Raptor, what are you doing?
Nothing.
You're freaking me out. You're freaking me out, man.
You freaking me out, man.
Oh, Cass is here.
But
Hi, Cass. Just like last time when I had this thing over my tattoo, the two parts of the tattoo that are getting exposed to the air first, just through normal wear and tear, are the very tip of the fox's nose. Is like it's slowly getting exposed right here, and then my pinky for some reason tears this, and so there is this part, this little line in my tattoo is exposed to the air. Oh no, it's not a big deal. It would be if it had happened sooner. But I'm wearing this. I They literally told me wear it as long as possible. And then gave me a number of days that is a normal number of days to aim for. And so I like to make sure I go over that. Does that make sense? I feel like that's normal. Any joiners? Nah, you guys aren't in here. You stinky turds aren't in here. Raptor, are you gonna fall asleep?
Hmm?
Are you gonna fall asleep?
No.
I thought you were falling asleep when I was talking.
No. I wouldn't do that yet.
You wouldn't have.
Whenever a kitty talks, I sit my white ass down and listen.
You do not. You fall asleep.
No.
You sit your white ass down and fall asleep. Raptor trying to his way out of the situation. It's working. I know, play Ogre Watch, sorry. It's okay. I shouldn't play it either. I want to try and get this though. I'm at 27 of 36. And I have 10 days left. And I have this one repeating quest to do.
Kidding, of course.
Ooh, you gotta wake up in 7 hours? Are you gonna go to a thing? Are you gonna go sell some stuff? Yeah! Yeah, powwow? Mm. A gourd dance. Does that mean there's some special stuff to watch, or you get to participate in the dance, or how it work? Mm-mm-mm. Can you hear my fan?
Nope.
My ice?
Yeah.
Too much ice.
Crunch.
I can turn my sensitivity down.
That's okay. I don't care.
전쟁을 선택하세요.
Raptor,
Mm-hmm.
did you look into
Yeah.
type?
Nope. Let me take a look. Raptor. Yeah. Yeah, Cass. Yeah.
Hey, Cass.
아이헨바이드로 떠납니다.
Hey, Cass.
전투가 시작됩니다. 영웅을 선택하십시오.
Okay.
Wow. Cass is so angry tonight. What do you do, Raptor?
Good question. Zero idea.
Did you eat his banana? You know, he gets very protective of those.
내 동생이 어렸을 때처럼구는군.
정말요? 동생분이 잘생겼나요? 매력적이에요? 재밌나요?
동생은 책임감을 배우는 대신 노닥거리느라 시간을 낭비했지.
3,
이야.
꼭 우리 누나처럼 보시네요.
시작됩니다. A 거점을
Ooh, I'm lagging. I'm going to bed because I'm so ragey. Dude, Cass is on his period. Ah! Isn't that a funny joke to make? Thank you. The catchy bedtime. Boo ha ha ha. Have good night, Cass. I'm gonna make a painting out of it. Just don't forget the celestial goat. The celestial goat of menstruation. Good night, everyone. Have a good night, Cass. Thanks for playing with us earlier. Get some goober rest. If you want to see Chicago this week as a movie, me and Raptor and Crunch are gonna watch it. Maybe, I don't know. I stole it. I stole it.
Watch out, bud. What the fuck did I do?
A Zenyatta just ulted because I guess because I got nanoed. Like I'm playing Hanzo and I got nanoed and Zen ulted to stop people from dying. And it's like, you have so many people who are one-shottable for me normally. I'm damage boosted Hanzo. I don't think your ult is going to save them. Uh-oh, it happened again. I miss Cass. Oh, Cass, are you still here? I'll give you the tuck-in if you want. Here, I'll do it just for free in case anybody misses it later, too. You can get a little tuck-tuck. Where you get tucked into bed and then give them the little forehead kiss. Ooh, my noggin. My potassium, grr. Cass is so funny. I love Cass. Some of the people who I found throughout streaming, I'm like, I don't really know like how I found them. Like Snoopy kind of just found my stream one day, and Cass I think I played with in. Cass always tells me, and then I don't remember. I'm pretty sure me and Cass played a game together, and then he joined stream, or he joined like kept playing with me. Booger. Did I burp? I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. Oh, I'm so fucking sorry. I meant to say I'm sorry, and I said I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, Snow Mousy. I know that like you and Spoofy and Chamoy I found through there. Hera and Circa and stuff were all from the same moment. But like Snoopy and Cass kind of just wandered in one day and then never left, like cats. We were like, we're not gonna keep feeding you, and then we do. Not only do we keep feeding them, but we make them their own meals for their sensitive tummies. Yeah, Chammy's a weird one. Ooh, I love widows. First of all, you calm down, sir. It was a very intense fight. I was being the tank. The tank Hanzo. That's what everybody needs, is a tank Hanzo. Oy, my chin. Sally? I poked him. That's it. Yeah, sometimes I like thinking about stuff like that, Snow Mousy. It's just sad, like how, and because you don't know when you meet the person. Like sometimes you think you know, but like you don't know if like you could have a really good first time hanging out and then never hang out with them again, right? Sounds like dating. But I just mean like friends, like Raptor became friends with us all really randomly too, just from playing Overwatch, and I linked my stream. And this was when I first started, or not when I first started streaming. I had been streaming a couple months. And he was on the enemy team and watched my stream once and then joined us and then met Ogi and they fell in love and he's never left. And it's, you just don't know when those people are gonna show up or what, like how you're going to beat them. Yeah, Radder and Ogi love each other so much.
Yeah.
Is it's if Ogie and Raptor had not, it specifically Crashy was there too, but Raptor and Ogie really enjoy each other. But it was the three of them the first like week I met Raptor, all getting along so fucking well and doing fucking Family Guy voices. If it weren't for that, yeah, if it weren't for that, like I'm sure Raptor still would have been our friend, but that was really just the start of something. And I do think Raptor and Ogie fell in love in a Hey Peter kind of way.
We found our love in a lonely place.
We fell in love in a hopeless place. Oh, I died.
Got the karaoke.
And then there's other people that I've met like the first night or three, like that you hang out and you think, oh, this is gonna be a person who makes regular appearances in my life. Like they're gonna be important to me, we're gonna be tight, it's gonna be great. And then it turns out, as much as you guys get along, you don't necessarily hang out that much. That's not a bad thing. It's just some people, some friendships are different, that's okay. But it's just, you don't know who those people are gonna be until you spend time with certain people. And I always think it's interesting how certain people get stuck into the, you know, how flies get stuck into the web, you know? The web of whatever this nonsense criminal organization is. Oh, Jesus. Just watched a cat die and slam into the ground. Dude, and then I got a sick res and I saved the Roadhog multiple times. Oh my god. Got out of contact with my bestie for like a full year and we just picked it up right where we left off. Yeah, there's a lot of people that I have, like, someone that is kind of like that in my life right now is my friend Ryan, who I've been friends with for longer than most. Like, I've known him since I was legit a child. Not in a creepy way. That sounds creepy. But I've known him for a long time. And we've always been very, very good friends. And there's been circumstances that have put us in separate friend groups, so we're not always hanging out all the time. But like, he still plays Phasmo with us sometimes, and when we're around each other, it doesn't feel like anything's ever different. It's still the two of us doing whatever bullshit we do. Playing the game, you know? That's why I think some friends kind of like ebb and flow into your life, right? Like they're there a lot for a while. They go for a bit. Some people are there for a long time. Some people disappear for a long time. You never really know when the last time you hang out with someone is. Which is why, if it's important, you should ask people. You should make sure. But, oh god. Oh god, I don't have res. I'm so fucking sorry. I don't know, but I like where I'm at as far as having a bunch of weird friends who fulfill different, you know, things for each other in each other's lives. We all like hanging out with each other. We're all a bunch of weirdos who enjoy each other's company. That's all that matters right now. Surviving.
반가워요. 별거 아니군요.
Ooh, they killed my friends. I will admit, though, I am a person who, like last night after I left stream, I was like mostly okay. Yesterday, I felt fine. I did. But then after I was done stream, it's just sometimes you feel kind of like profoundly lonely as someone who spends a lot of time streaming, because it's nice, like, to, you know, rest and whatever, and sometimes it's nice to spend time, you know, catch up on whatever you want to catch up on. I like having my alone time a lot too, so I'm not complaining about things. I'm just saying I got very lonely last night, and it made me feel, you know, sad, because there's people who have, it seems like, even though there's so many people who are a part of the community and definitely care about how I'm feeling and want me to not feel lonely, and there's a bunch of people I could reach out to, that's not the, like, reason for the loneliness. It's that everybody who I know seems to have, like, and this saying everybody is facetious, just for the record. It's never everybody. That's not how things work. But, like, they have partners or people that they live with, just like real life people who are more real and important to them than me, which isn't, it's not a competition, and that's not me being upset by them, by that. It's just like, it feels lonely sometimes when you don't have that. And I, like, for the most part, would say I enjoy the fact that I don't have to worry about another person's feelings on what I'm doing as far as stream, because I put so much of my energy into stream. It would be difficult to have a partner and put enough time and energy into them that they'd, like, deserve. Thank you for the hug. I'm just telling you guys because I think it's, I feel like not enough people are open about the, like, are real about the fact that there are times when you still feel lonely, even when you have a bunch of people who hang out with you every night just to listen to you yap about pee pee poo poo, you know. And that even though a lot of us are very close, like, they have closer or better relationships with most people, with people who are not me, which is okay. I'm not saying none of this is a complaint. It's just that sometimes it feels lonely. And maybe one day it will be different than it is. But that will come with both good things and bad things. So it's all kind of, sometimes you just gotta feel the sad and be like, yep, it's okay to be lonely. Do you have any opinions, Raptor? Do you feel lonely?
It's something I've kind of had to wrestle with myself for a while. Like, what do I want? And does a relationship, you know, fit into that?
Yeah.
And while I wouldn't be opposed to it, I think for a long time, and this is something I learned a little while ago, but for a long time I just did not think that I would be able to support my partner in whatever endeavors they would be doing. And it took a couple people to kind of learn and understand that I'm just not ready for a relationship, or at least I don't think I was. And that's liable to change, obviously. Like, if you meet someone and you're
Yes.
like, well, I want to make this work. I need to make this work. Then that's different.
It can change in an instant for anybody.
Yeah. And there's no one that could really tell you that but yourself. So it's important to keep in mind what you want in a relationship, and what I want isn't necessarily to be in one. Sometimes just having friends is enough.
Yeah, and sometimes even though there are sorry, this Symmetra skin is very strange. I can't tell if this is supposed to be pants or her naked tree legs, and if that's her naked tree butt. I'm sorry, this is not the time or place, but I need you guys to look at this. Just look at it in the eyes that she is the tree. Seems graphic. But I've always been someone who's wanted a partner, or at the very least, like, close friends who live close enough to me that I can, like, spend time in their space and they can spend time in my space, kind of thing. Like,
for sure.
It's very important to me as, like, I would say for my mental health, and that's why a lot of times I feel very lonely up here, because it's not something I'm not saying there's no one here who could somehow find themselves a part of my life, but it's just not the right place to look.
I do want to say that I do feel extremely blessed to be friends with the people I'm living with, and be friends with someone who's essentially my boss for a good chunk of my life at this point. Just because when you have someone close to you like that, I feel like that does a lot of the heavy lifting for life in general.
And just like feeling lonely and stuff. Having people who are around and meaningful in your life outside of just a relationship, very important, it turns out.
It's nice to be able to just walk outside my room and knock on someone's door and be like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Hi, I farted.
Hey, yeah, exactly. Sometimes I get up, I go away from my desk, and I go talk to my friends. I'm like, "You guys want to do something? You want to go get ramen?"
Yeah. Oh my god, the ramen with this fucking guy.
Just as an example.
No, that's it. I agree very much. That's I'm glad that you have that, and I hope most people have. Like, I do live with my mom, who's very supportive of me, and I'm very glad to have her. But I just mean, and like, aside from that, it would be nice to live closer to people. One day maybe it'll be possible, but who can say what's happening in the world right now? So I'm not trying to worry about it. I will worry about things when they get to me, and not try to plan for something that I can't plan for. You can't, like, plan and be ready to find the person that you're going to have in your life, because you never know what's going to happen. You never know who it's going to be, how they're going to come into your life. You can never be prepared for that moment. So I try very hard not to stress about it. It doesn't mean I don't feel very lonely sometimes. So there's other times where I will be reading messages about from people who I know who are either in or have had serious relationships recently. And I'm sitting there slapping my fat ass and laughing, because I don't have to worry about what someone else thinks when I do shit. And they do. Having a partner is definitely a plus. Having people around you is definitely a plus. But sometimes when you're alone, there are a lot of good things. Like, you don't have to worry about certain things. You don't have to, like, a big thing for me was I've had people, multiple men, because that's meant women are supposed to be like, oh yes, I'll just like move to where you live and give up everything I'm doing and prioritize you in my life. And make sure that you're okay with everything that I'm doing before I... It was a shitty time for ads, but whatever. Like I'm supposed to prioritize my life around them instead of around myself. Or I know it's supposed to be around us, but when they aren't also like it's just all it's a requirement. You have to put effort and time into that. And sometimes it's work to make sure that you guys are all happy. Sometimes you have to do something you don't necessarily like that you wouldn't normally be doing, but you're doing it now because it will help someone that's important to you. And there's times when I'm listening to my friends who have relationships and I'm like, look at me over here. Don't give a shit. Like, I don't have to like plan my schedule around someone else's and all that, which is nice. But then also sometimes you turn off stream and it's very fucking lonely.
Yeah.
So I'm just there's two sides to every coin. Grass is not always greener. Hi, Chamoy. And I mean, I do think you should always be prepared for that person to walk into your life because they are capable of doing it at any point. That motherfucker, without even giving you a warning. But I try very hard not to worry about the fact that I don't have a partner right now. That's my issue right now. I worry. What's your worry? That you'll never find someone? Or your worry is that you'll never find someone? Nah. Candy, we've all met you. You'll find someone. You're a charming little criminal. And you don't want to find someone who isn't looking for you. You know, you don't want to doll yourself up and look a certain way, trying to be someone's perfect something, and then realizing that you don't actually want to be that all the time, and they realize you're not that all the time, and all of a sudden you guys don't like each other that much. Like, you want someone who likes you when you're doing your shit. When you're, you know... Archer, I don't like you. He's being annoying. Welcome back from ads. You want someone who likes you when you have to shit. Exactly. I'm not someone who thinks that you have like one true love of your life. Like there's one exact person out there for you. That's very magical and whimsical, but I don't really believe it. I think that there's any number of people out there who you could suit and they could suit you, and you guys have to find each other and or care enough to make it happen. So it's all... I don't think there's like one person out there. That being said, I have like genuine love for a lot of my friends, and like I send things that say that people specifically to Mina and Ayeli, because we've been through some shit together, but I send them stuff that says like, you're the love of my life, because they're one of the loves of my life. I love them so much. They make every day better. Talking about them makes my day better. Thinking about their dumb asses doing dumb shit makes my day better, you know? Like, so yeah, maybe they're not my partner who I'm with all the time, and maybe they're like, it's like we're just really good friends, but that's
That's enough sometimes.
Yeah, it turns out not everybody has to be a sexualized, romanticized person in your life. Sometimes you can genuinely just have true love with people who you enjoy spending time with and they enjoy spending with you.
Mhm.
And I feel like I've prioritized that much more in my life because every time I've prioritized romance in the last, I want to say like 5 years, like since COVID and everything, um, it has been like me enjoying this person, me spending a lot of time with this person, me talking to this person a lot, them wanting more time, and somehow being jealous, or they won't admit it's jealousy, but being like protective or like controlling about stuff. It's always me having to give up something so that they are more comfortable. It's always me having to spend more time with just them instead of enjoying time with my friends because they think they are more important. And I think, to me, yes, if I had a partner and we're like, okay, we're partners and we're doing this shit, then that's your priority from then on. But that doesn't mean that they get to tell you how to be or change your friendship or control how you are. And every time I have fallen for this trap of being like, oh, that's kind of cute, they seem like they're flirting with me or whatever, it becomes them wanting more from me, them giving me absolutely nothing, and wanting more time, wanting more attention, so I don't see the rest of my friends. I end up kind of disappearing from everything and literally just laying in bed, asleep most of the time or in call with them. And that's not, I realize if that's what being in a relationship is, nah, I'm good. I'll stick with the friends thing still. I'll be lonely a couple days of the year. I'll feel sad about not cuddling another person until I realize, oh yeah, other people when you touch skin to skin are sweaty and they like kick you and stuff. Like I try and enjoy being alone right now, and I will try and enjoy not being alone when I am not alone. But I'm not ever going to let well, I'm going to try very hard not to let a partner try to like dim my light so that they can feel more comfortable. Like that's what it always ends up feeling like. They want me to spend more time with them. They want me to be less something for them. And I don't wanna like have to be more feminine. I don't wanna have to keep my hair long if I don't want it long. I don't want to have to look like a normal person. Hi Tay, thank you for the raid. Welcome raiders, my name is Sagwa Kitty and I was playing Overwatch and then I just started talking about shit got real for a second because I was admitting to people that as much fun as I have with my friends, sometimes my ass gets lonely. But we're gonna play some Overwatch now, again. Welcome raiders. Hi Tay, how are you? I hope you're doing well. It's lovely to see you. Hi Uni Looney. I hope you're both doing well. Thank you for the follow, Alicia. Let's shout out Tay. Guys, if you don't know Tay, very wonderful, has played games with us before, plays a lot with Snoopy, and I don't know. I just have, I'm always in a good mood when Tay's around, you know? Tay's one of those people. Did I get the right one? Yeah. I always feel like I'm gonna typo it. It's Tay-Baps. It's not Tay-Baps. We killed T-Baps, and we love Tay. Go follow. Shout out the wrong people. Dude, we love shouting out the wrong people in this chat. I know, let's see. Circa, I think, is the only one who hasn't done it. My ass has done it. Emily's done it. Raptor doesn't shout people out. Potate has done it. It's delightful. We all take a turn shouting out the wrong person. It's funny though, because the wrong person is always Bear. Y'all always shouting out Bear wrong because his name is a little bit... It has less or more letters than you think it does. But I hope you had a great night, Tay. Thank you for the raid. What were you playing? Dead by Daylight, dude. I love and I love watching that game is what I mean. I don't install and play that game because it is huge and runs like shit. Just like me. Yeah, I get jealous. It's doing my job for me. I'm so funny, man. Dude, Kara's the scuffed mod too. Yeah, I kind of like... Because I am scuffed, it is only natural that all of my mods are also scuffed. I don't think Aelie's done it, but she's also not really... She doesn't really shout people out either that much. She does do mod stuff, but she's not always shouting people out. Most of my mods are vibes-based situations. Like, you don't want me to threaten you with Emily, or Aelie, for that matter. And if I have to break out the goddamn super secret mod, your minds will be blown, because you could not imagine who it is. Also, Raptor's there, and he will do shit, and he'll laugh if you guys get banned, and then ban request out. He will
I'll fucking kill you, man.
He'll laugh so hard.
You better put a ban appeal in. If it's good, we might bring you back. If it's not, we're just gonna laugh at you.
Yeah. Dude, this whole place is scuffed. That's part of the charm. Nevermind did ask at one point. He said he wanted to be mod. And I told anybody who wants to be mod had to put in a mod request. And I used to do this on my old, like, not stream, but in my old Discord, because people wanted like a special rule. So I'd be like, oh, if you want to be mod in the Discord, you have to do this. And it was literally just like, make a little, like, open up a thing on Paint, put a couple images or something, and write, like, it's a poster board, and put why you want to be mod. I'm pretty sure that's how Emily got mod. Yeah. Emily got mod because she literally just put a bunch of cat pictures in. I don't even think she put any words. But it was just like, you have to show enough effort that you are willing to do something silly, like just make this stupid little thing. And a couple people did. They all had different silly little reasons to be mod. And it was great. And that's it. It's that easy. But if you're just gonna be like, I want to be mod, so I can tell people what to do until people think I'm important and whatever. Nah. I don't want you to come in here so that you can tell people how many people you mod for. I feel like that's not a flex. To me, personally. Kara, you do talk about it a lot, you dumb slut. Like, I'm not saying it's bad that people mod for multiple people. I just... like... don't want people to just want to mod because they're like, I'm gonna be cool and mod.
There are definitely people who get high off their own parts for that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that's the kind of people, the exact person you don't want in your mod.
But that's just me personally. Maybe they're great mods anyways, but we run things a little different around here, and by that I mean shitty because we hate capitalism. Revolution when? Right now. That's it. Fuck capitalism. We don't have to do things perfect and all great and manufactured every fucking time. Turns out things can be a little goofy and silly and trashy, and that's cool and funny. By revolution, I mean sleepover. Ooh, I want to go to the sleepover. Who do you think will put their tents next to each other? Yeah, Raptor and Ogie are gonna they're gonna sleep in the same tent. Shit, they're gonna be in tents next to each other. Yeah, just making that sound. Everybody else will be across the room. Tell them to shut up.
Dude, we're fucking, it's 1 in the morning.
Raptor's mooing like a cow because he's asleep. Hell, Overwatch. Dude. I'm gonna shoot you.
Why did you censor the B and the A specifically?
Why did you come in here with these rancid vibes? We're talking about fucking our friends, man.
You're slamming your friends. Let's not get too hasty.
Dude, I got a gun. I'm gonna fucking shoot you.
You're so old, man. Where's your family, dude?
I'm just gonna sneak into Ava's tent, put a sign saying piss. Talk about kissing without socks. Dude, 3 of us are all gonna be sitting in a tent without socks on, giggling about orgies.
Yeah, we're gonna be clapping our feet together.
Oh, princess! Clapping our feet together.
Who do you want to kiss tonight, princess? We're playing spin the bottle.
It's funny because, small kitty lore moment. I've been to a lot of different, I've met a lot of people from online, and one of my WoW guilds specifically, I went to several meetups for, and the first one I ever went to, we went camping at this guy's like house because he lived out in the boonies, and it was great. It was in like Pennsylvania or something. I don't know. I went to Philadelphia for the first time, and by went to, I mean I flew in and then they immediately drove me out. We all got to like sleep in it's like the moment you guys are talking about, where it was like about 20 of us who were actually like members of the guild and like playing, and then like their family and other people, because at this point like a lot of them were like adults. Mercy carried. Oh my god. I did.
Dude,
should I advertise my stream?
No. You don't want someone stroking your peanuts and then be like, hey, watch me stream.
Watch me stream. I didn't even do anything. I was not playing well. You guys knew. I was
talking about clapping your feet and farting.
Oh, that's another thing. If I'm like in a relationship and someone's like, you gotta stop farting, it's not sexy. Bro, nobody cares. You've gotta leave. How about I live my life, and if we live around each other and you find things I do annoying, you go over there and I stay in here and you shut the fuck up. Because that's not how relationships work. You don't tell people. Like, you can be like, hey, I'm not a big fan of this. Can we try and not do that? Like, if you do it respectfully and you're not doing about all this shit. But if it's just like a guy being like, because men do this. When they're like, could you just not fart around me? Or could you not, like... Or could you do it away? Or could you, like, pretend you don't poop? No. I can't pretend I don't poop so that you can have this imaginary person that I am in your mind.
Kitty, I'm not gonna tell you not to fart, but can you please point your ass the other way at the very least?
See, that is a respectful question, and I will respectfully say no.
I'm tired of catching a ham blast whenever I'm yawning.
The warm ham coming at you. Exactly, Kara. Ever since I got diagnosed with IBS, I started making it as a joke, being like, I got IBS, man. The farts are gonna happen. Gas naturally occurs, first of all, and I'm a gassy bitch. It's gonna happen. And people are like, ah ha ha, that's so quirky. And then they think I'm gonna stop farting when we're in the bedroom. Bitch, if we're snuggled up, I will be farting directly onto your dick. And I'm not going to feel bad about it. You're going to be like, come on. And I'm going to be like, then you'll be like, can you at least do something? No, I'm not a sex object. Fuck off, turd. That's probably why I'll never date a man again. But that's fine. I just... Much like I would not want my partner to enjoy being themselves less, I don't want my partner to want me to be less so that they feel better about themselves. Emily's been looking... This is Emily's mod application, if you look into type.
Benefits of making me a moth.
She didn't even spell mod right.
I have cat pictures. It's a poorly cropped image.
But look at the winking one.
Sneezed when everyone was asleep. At least 2.
Like, this is literally all I want. If people are like, oh, I wanna be mad, I want you to show me via paint. Show me. It's not that hard to just either put a words, be silly, put a pictures, and Emily went with all cats. Someone else, I'm pretty sure, just had a thing that said, because I want to ban so-and-so, or something. Like, it was, like...
I want to kill ogres.
Yeah,
Alright.
Tell me what inspires you. Like, it's so easy.
Hasn't... Let me rephrase this. Someone came to me during one of your streams while you were like AFK or something. And was like, the raptor? Yeah. How do I become a mod in Kitty stream? And I'm like, man, I don't fucking know. Just like, I wanted to fuck with them so bad, that I'm just like, just fucking be there as a friend for Kitty.
Like, exist?
Like, just watch the stream, join the stream, type a couple messages, maybe be funny. That's what I did.
Yeah.
And
That's like the guy who who kept saying that he wanted to be in a relationship with me, but then I'd be like, okay, so do you want to spend time with me? I'm not gonna like change my schedule around because stream is very important to me right now. And he was like, yeah, definitely. And I'm like, okay, you just gotta try. Like, show me that you care, and we can talk about it. And I have not seen him in stream since. And he's like, but I try so hard. I show you so much. I'm like, you fucking don't.
What do you show me, dude?
Because you
typed out a couple of nice words.
Yeah, exactly. Because he messaged me once after 6 months and was like, I miss you a lot. Alright, champ. Whatever.
Alright, dude. Honestly.
Bestie position is cuter. Bestie position is... But, like, also, I don't think being mod changes anything about most people in my friend thing, because that's... I'm not trying to... Yeah, exactly. Like, that's why I gave certain people mod, like, and it's just like, eh. And then if they do something wrong with it, like, yeah, it's, oops, my bad for trusting someone, but mostly fuck them for being a dick. I learned my lesson. No more power for them, ever.
잘 가요.
I don't know. I do a lot of things very strange for my stream, I feel like. And I can't tell if my stream is technically successful or not, but I think about what would be different if my like, and I wouldn't switch, you know, chats with anybody. I like my people. You know, sometimes we all have that moment where you like compare yourself to other people, and then I realized, nope, I like, if I wanted this community, I would have to behave differently than I want to behave like, and I don't want to do that, so it's okay. I'm happy with what I have. I like my people. Yeah, and a lot of people want mod just so that they can win, like, arguments with other people in chat, and I'm like, that's not, if that's the reason why you want mod, I'm not giving you mod. I want to give mod to the people where if I'm AFK, they actually tell people that I'm AFK or that my computer crashed or something.
I did that, chat. I did that.
They do that. I saw it. I know Kara does that a lot too, and Kara's not mod. She's just Uncle Kara. Emily's done that before. She's a good looker outer. Oh dear, that's unfortunate.
Want to go for a second one?
A mod timed me out for a year. Yeah, I mean, my mods like to practice if you want to try again.
What did you do? I'm sure you did nothing wrong, and you did not deserve the awful punishment that was.
Also, like, none of my mods do I have any doubt that they would, like, have the same opinion as me on, like, important matters to my heart, you know? Like, queer related shit, you know, treating women like people related shit, you know, not being a racist shit, just basically like being a not shitty person. But I know that the people that I have modded have similar mindsets to me on that stuff, so I'd rather do some of the work myself occasionally and not have to worry about leaving a mod alone in a room with people.
That's true. Speaking of which, chat, it's that time again. I need you to type !gamble all. And if you don't, you're getting banned for 10 years.
I do have a don't argue with mods rule.
Emily was so ready. She's like, I'm gonna fucking
Hey,
roll all this
Spoopy.
shit before you can even finish the sentence. Dude, it's that simple. You just double your money.
Hi, Happy. Shrimple.
Happy, you have to gamble all your points.
And hold out your hand.
Thank you, Raptor. Anytime. Gamble all now.
Ooh, that's
See,
not
it's
good.
simple as simple as that. So what's that? The reason He's like, I have 23 arms, and now there's only 22 people.
I believe more people should join me in my timeout corner. Good thing you're not mod. Smiley face.
Otaku, I'm gonna ban you until you put a ban request in.
I miss when Raptor wasn't in charge. He's not in charge. If he tries to be too much of a little bitch, he gets banned too.
Then it's my turn to put the ban request in.
Yep. Dude, it's a circle of life.
Yeah. You guys think we're going to take it back here? I'll craft the perfect ban.
You crap out the perfect ban request.
Yeah.
AI generated, the best.
Gronk, get me unbanned.
But also requested AI type it out so it looks like you didn't AI generate it, because that's how it is.
Yeah. What the fuck did you just say?
Yeah, mama. Spoogert.
Spooker. And I'm the combat thinking. How did you type that, kitty?
And I'm the comeback.
And I'm the combat.
So I think someone was trying to call me a scumbag. I'm pretty sure they tried to call me a scumbag for teabagging them or something. So I was just making fun of. I don't know. I'm clearly just making fun of someone. Man, I love talking to people after games when they are pissed off and I am digging in my butt, twin. Like, I don't care.
Start digging my butt, twin. Ah.
Especially because, like, they think that they're gonna, like, get in my feelings about something. And they're not. Someone's gonna take a screenshot like that. I will not remember a thing about them, but I'll get to giggle again at being come bad and thinking. Meanwhile, they're pissed. Ooh, are you guys gonna play a game? That
Make out, I think.
I don't think either of them swing that way.
It's for pride, though.
Oh, true. Straight kiss for pride.
Drake is wait.
Oh, let me be queer.
Let me be queer.
I will say you have thicker skin than me. It's at first it was a well-practiced ruse. And I was very upset, but then I rationalized that their goal in saying that is to upset me. And this person is willing to genuinely try to upset another person over a quick play game. Oh, right. I don't give a shit what they think. And it takes a while to genuinely believe it, but every time it happens, I tell myself that. Even now, I'll get a little bit heated about something, and I'll be like, I'm genuinely going to be sitting here laughing and giggling with my friends, and they're pissed about something. Like, it's above me. It's not my fucking problem. That's a them issue. If they want to be mad about quick play, nothing I do can stop them from that. So I'm just like, especially because they want everybody to be good in quick play always when they're not even good. And that's what they're mad about. Like, it's not a me thing. It's no reflection on me. And that's what I keep telling myself until I can move on for a second, and then as soon as I can laugh about something else, I try and like latch onto that and just not think about it, because they don't deserve a second of my time.
god, I think I found the perfect fucking Lena game. Lena would love this fucking game.
Yeah, Kara, it's a constant work in progress. Like the other day when someone said something to me, Raptor, I'm not ignoring you, I'm just finishing the thought. When someone said something that genuinely annoyed me because it was a gay man using the pride thing during Pride telling people to kill themselves over a silly game. It's just wild to me. And for some reason, it genuinely irritated me, but then I wanted, like, I moved on in that because I didn't want it to be, like, him being that shit. He says stuff about him, but there's nothing me feeling about it will do about it, so I try to just think about other stuff. And it doesn't always work, and sometimes I'm still pissed, but usually my friends are goofy enough that we'll figure it out together. Also, I just punched a life weaver off the egg. That man went flying. Bang. Kitty on to foster. Wow, you calling Doomfist a foster child? My goodness, on Pride Month? Yeah, I fistin'. Okay. Whose butt are you gonna tickle? I left point because our Kiriko came back. Like she was gonna stand on it, and as soon as I left, she left too. She just didn't want me to be lonely. I don't know yet. You should tickle Raptor's butt. Not a huge fan of that. I'm out of cold cubes, guys. Pronoun palace, word spelling worldwide. Use spells to manipulate letter tiles, catch fish, and abuse amphetamines. They want me to do meth. I need to get my pronouns back, except I genuinely don't give a shit about pronouns. Like, oh god.
Oh god.
That's a straight man? Oh, so you want... Why do you not want to touch a straight man's butt? Can you elaborate, please? That's kind of gay, twin. Yeah, and
The month to do it.
Pride. So wait, you just want to touch women butts? Then no, you're not allowed to touch any butts because that feels predatory. Yeah, no. No. Yeah, you don't get to come in here farming for booty, you know? No. The month of the Pride. You can touch Cass's butt. He's not here, but I'm sure he'll say, don't touch it until he says yes. You could probably touch Crashies. He'll be fine with it. Oh, you can touch Chamois. He's here.
There goes you. I'm getting off that. You
Yeah, you're not making it better for yourself here, Happy. You're really playing into the name Happy Stalker here. Jammy would fart on your hand, and anybody who doesn't laugh at that, anybody who thinks that they get to touch a butt and get away for free, and then doesn't laugh when someone's got one loaded in the chamber ready to respond, that's fully... I mean, that's like, are we even friends? Do you know me? Like, that's hilarious. I say this as someone who, back when I was still not sure so much about how I wanted my relationships to go, I dated someone who my brother is still friends with. I dated someone, and the first time we met in person, and we were like, well, we'd met in person a few times, but at one point we went to this pool and we're swimming, and I went over to him and he sat on my lap and farted in the pool and then laughed. And there's a lot of things about him that would not have let us last. That was genuinely one of the funniest things he ever did. Like, he genuinely, like, and this is like a bearded, very, very bearded, hairy man swimming over to someone, putting their butt on them, farting, and then being like, hee hee, and swimming away like an asshole. And if men think that is funny to fart on people, they also have to think it's funny when they get farted on. That's the thing. This guy, I think I think he took it even further and genuinely wanted to be farted on.
Weird.
But no shame in his game. He was the first like partner I ever farted around, because he was like, yeah, just fart. Because I was like, I was tummy ache, and he was like, well, do you have to fart? And I was like, kind of. But you don't want to fart around your partner because you're trained not to, right? And he was like, just do it. It'll be funny. It will be, won't it? What if it's stinky?
No.
It'll be funny. That's the thing, is like, that's what my brain would do, is be like, oh yeah, I don't want to, what if he hears it? What if he smells it? Then it will be funnier? What do you mean, what if? I hope he does. But then also, while I was dating him at one point, I worked at a place that had separated bathrooms, not because of any, not because it was like weird, but because we had office workers who were primarily female, and then a bunch of technicians who were grubby, gross man shitters, and so they were not allowed in our inside bathroom. So I think it was more about them being gross than anything. But at one point, we talked about the fact that I sat right next to the women's bathroom, and so I always got to smell it when people blew it up. As just like a joke. And then I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna date a guy, I want to make sure he knows, you know, that A, I stink, and that B, he gonna be smelling it. Like, and it just became a running joke, and turns out that's just true. I don't want it to be a serious thing. Why does it have to be something where you're embarrassed? Why are you embarrassed for? Because your body did the thing your body does, and someone heard it and knows that your body produces gas? Oh, it's that fucking ego again. That's never done a goddamn thing for you but been like, be embarrassed, be pissed off, shit your pants when you're panicking. Just announced a new Resident Evil remake. I might have to blow up Chamoy's house. Let's do it! I bit my lip the other day, and now it's like swollen and sensitive, and full of poop. I just can't say normal things. I start to lose train of my thought. I just don't care anymore. I'm like, it doesn't matter if I finish this. I'm just gonna say poop instead. No one knows what it's like to be stupid. To be pooping behind the sky.
뉴킨 스트리트로 떠납니다.
Happy. I think that's funny. Raptor, you know the Sonic and Knuckles like boinking each other 7TV emote?
Yeah.
Owen has apparently never seen that before until yesterday. And I was talking about it and he was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, yeah, the emote of Sonic and Knuckles like doing each other.
당신의 진정한 모습으로 거듭나며 살아가시라.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Dude, Kara, the importance of the place that you're living, like having good bathroom and good poop facilities,
새로운 시작은
very important.
언제나
So you don't have to
설렌답니다.
stress all the time.
It is.
Because, like, the worst feeling is, like, stressing about pooping while you're pooping, you know, like, what if I clog my home toilet, then right after I'm feeling all gross and I've just shit everywhere, now I need to potentially stick something into the shit to try and unclog the, like, it's this whole, it's just terrible. And it's like, what, so that it saves water so that I have to flush 800 more times every time I poop? No. No, I don't think so, Ducky. Dude, being in a hotel with bad water pressure and you're like, do you want me to clog the toilet and call you at 3 a.m.? Because I will. That's what you get if you don't have a good toilet. You're gonna rub your belly and then explode it. Don't explode Spoofy's belly. Oh, do you think that Happy didn't want to tickle your butt because he was being predatory, or because he didn't want to tickle your butt because he's a man and you're a straight man and he didn't want to step outside of your preferences? You think that one?
Yeah.
저기 아주 영리하네요.
No, Happy, and I'd prefer we don't talk about it other than to say I think Jared Leto's a shit person and he shouldn't be allowed in movies.
He's in that movie? They still let him in movies?
Yes, I heard some interesting things about the movie in general, but just like as a whole, I don't want to talk about it. He's a disgusting person who should not have access to making more movies.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see it, that's no shame on, like, I'm not shaming people for going to see it or for enjoying it or whatever it is. I'm just saying, me personally, don't like it, don't want it in this chat.
저기 바리케이트를 움직이고 있어.
I'm gonna smack my belly so hard I'll shoot out water and it'll be so powerful I'll start levitating and I'll fly towards Happy's. That sounds terrifying. Someone slapping themselves into your area.
최고의
The guy's got vulvas in his name. Do you feel like that's good? You think that's good? Did Happy die because I said none of that, child, and then he perished? You ever got the biggest, least stinky cock? Because Livy did earlier. See, what did this person say? Tracer, give your Steam. I buy game. Please stop play this. Dude, Tracer, keep shitting on people. I lost that game, and I still think... is he talking about the enemy Tracer? Oh no, our Tracer? They're talking shit to our Tracer? Dude, they're allowed to do whatever they want. Hope your next fart hurts to those people. To those people who are being toxic to that person, specifically. It does make me sad when farts hurt because I normally like genuinely, you know, it's nice to get a fart out. So yeah. And if it hurts, that's not nice. Why did I just hear a horse? Oh, I did. Someone in my game said the fuck got BoJack on the game. Oh, our Life Weaver has horse noises.
자기들이 차지할 생각인가 봅니다. 저의 천에서라도
It happened like right when I picked Mercy too, so I was like, is Mercy a horse now? What is happening? Just on this map. Oh, look at this annoying thing I can do, Raptor. People love it.
I hate that thing. I want to deep fry it and eat it.
Oh, the little one. People love getting res. Like when people come up and start to shoot me and then I do one tiny little super jump thing, not even like try to get away from them, just one little movement and they're like, nope, leaving.
Yeah, that's it. That's enough.
No, thank you. Not chasing that bitch around. Also, my mom made peanut butter cookies and I'm just remembering that. Yum. You guys like peanut butter cookies? My mom makes them a little bit different because a lot of us, like a lot of people in my family can't eat like a lot of gluten stuff. So I'm pretty sure she makes gluten-free ones, but it's basically just like globs of peanut butter. I don't know how it turns into an actual cookie. But they're very, very good, and they just like melt in your mouth. And they're just, you have that and like a glass of water. Oh man, that's a nice little snack. Keep thinking like, oh, I feel bad. I haven't been paying attention in any of these games while I'm Mercy. And then every time I look, I have you know, just it, I don't think I can play Mercy poorly anymore, just whether I'm thinking about it or not. And that's not even just a brag, it's just like I've played 1,500 hours of Mercy. I think I'm just, this is why calling people a tryhard doesn't make sense. Because someone might not be trying hard, they might just have put 1,600 hours into the game and might be kind of okay at that character. This isn't even a difficult character. I just like to be hard to hit. I don't know if I'm gonna keep streaming though. I'm very tired again, and I do realize that when did I start streaming? It was at like 6. That's not a terrible stream. I think I'm gonna, since my back hurts, I want to start doing a few things to like strengthen my back and shoulders, like AKA instead of being like, ow, my back and shoulders hurt, and not do anything about it and just let it keep happening because I never take care of myself, or actually strengthen my shoulders and neck and back a little bit so it doesn't end up hurting over the nothing. Reported.
인정받는 건 기분 좋은 일이죠.
Ooh, I got a loot box. You'll work on shit like that too.
고르세요.
Yeah, that's how I'm trying to frame it, and I don't want it to seem like, oh, I'm gonna work out, because that's not, it doesn't work for my brain. But sometimes it also just feels really good to sit up and stretch your back and like do a few like things with your arms so that your shoulders and back move. Sorry, I just hit my mic. If it feels good, why don't I do it more? Because it's easy to be lazy, but and I'm also not trying to get dementia early, and it turns out if you are a fat shit who never works out or sits up and just melts into the couch, you get dementia more easily. Or something. I don't know. That could just be me lying. Don't listen to me. I don't know anything.
당신의 진정한 모습으로 거듭나며 살아가세요.
2, 1. 1라운드. 거점을 점령하십시오.
Dude, I thought Kara just straight up slurred us in chat. I thought she typoed the end, but I thought the beginning was literally just the word. I was like, man, she bowled during Pride Month. She said, fuck it, I'm gonna say it. Is she not hitting the Honkai Star Rail live? The British meatball. You gonna have a little cigarette in chat there? Hmm? Should not stand by these people. I need to be gone. Yeah, they're up to no good. I can tell by the way that they are. Hi, Snoopy. Good morning. We played golf. Everybody missed you. Brandithan did not show up, so, you know. Well, she was there. She did come and say hi to all of us, and she did say fuck Snoopy. Who? Brandy?
Snoopy.
He just slimed his time in my chat.
Should be asleep.
I mean, he might have just woken up and looked at it, but... I mean, last time she played with Snoopy, he did prime her a few times. I just woke up from napping. Yep, that's what I thought. You can't miss out on any more Brandithan time. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, no, she did come say hi, but she wasn't able to play tonight. We did play with Livy though, and she, I think, is really in her evil arc right now. I think something in her was awoken. She's very powerful. Yeah, Livy was a criminal.
무엇이 우릴 기다리든 전 준비됐습니다. 이 문제는 내가 해결하지. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2라운드. 거점을 점령하십시오.
Funny though, now that Snoopy's awake, I'm getting real tired.
생명에서 생명. 어디?
I know Spooky was just talking about playing a new game with Snow Mousy though. They were talking about playing a game that is a new play test or something. Oh, shit. Not grab him in time.
완벽한 선택이에요.
Funny now that Snoopy awake, I'm real gassy. Yeah, I don't eat fish really. I don't eat any seafood for the most part. Like, I will eat tuna fish, like, from a can. Or, like, fish sticks, like, occasionally if it's, like, a really mild fish. But it's rare that I will eat fish. Or any seafood. If you could stop shooting me in the face with that, that would be fucking swell. You could stop being a big old fat huge gay bitch. Me to myself. They knocked me down. Booger, I don't mail you this fish. Well, tell me about it anyways. Tell me what's in it. I can appreciate the effort, and I'm sure a lot of people would like it. But I personally just don't eat seafood. Why would somebody say something like that? Like, come on, Anna. Come on. What does that fucking mean? Can you explain it? Can you tell me why it's funny or relevant or helpful? No? Shut the fuck up. It's so easy. I feel like I'm very aware that me saying something does not generally help the situation or the person who had something said about them, but I'd rather make a point of saying something so that the person feels disagreed with, and just in case the person who doesn't, like the person who got talked shit about, just in case they would feel better because of it. Now I want fish sticks and mac and cheese. That does sound yummy though. You're so upset with me because I was talked about fish sticks and now that's what you want. Hand-seared red snapper on a bed of pickled daikon, accompanied by a cauliflower puree. Holy shit, the minion knows words. With charred baby bok choy and dressed in an herb oil. That sounds magical. There's someone on my team called Used Hot Dogs. And someone else, instead of taquitos, it's taquitters. Taquiters. Elena's brother, you stink. Smile. I may not have Riz, but I can cook. Who says you don't have Riz? Was it some normie who's looking for normie Riz? Cause I'm sure you got the tism, the Riz tism, the Tim's Rizms. Bark, 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 bark. Oh, also, when I was having my lonely yesterday, I did take a moment and look at the fact that even though I was technically in my room by myself, I was in Discord with 3 other people and was like, yep, some of my goobers, we all just in here. And sure, we're not really in here listening or able to talk to each other, but it's as close to being together as we can be. And so I like it. So fucking hungry now, kitty. Dird me ditty. Sorry. Did me dirty. with the food talk. Jackie's mom said I don't have Riz. Jackie's mom has had sex before. What does she know about Riz?
Not much.
Yeah, no, I'm good, Lightning. Sorry about that. Sorry, just a little whoopsie. She told me she was virgin. Nope, she not like the virgin olive oil. She's not a... I always get grapes and olives confused when I want to talk about olive oil. I'm like, she's not a grape. I love when I touch Archer's side and he'll like just kind of flex a little, like you see him just like like he'll curl his little paw or something. One of the dreams I had last night was really, I had a really bad like night terror that was fucked up. And part of this ad involved Archer, and it was very, I didn't like it, not a fan. And then, when I woke up today, I saw a bunch of sad pictures about people who have old dogs that died, and I'm like, well, shut up, mine's not gonna. I ate mushrooms once, and Archer told me he was Yahweh, so I think he's fine. I think he's more powerful than any of us could possibly understand. I need to get a drink after this. I keep coughing. I'm gonna get up and Archer's gonna be like, oh, I get to go outside. Fat baby gets to go outside. I do want to get a cat though. I like cats purring. It's like magic. It no?
No?
Sorry, our brig keeps saying no to me. Cats are great, and I want a cat. Then they make the best sounds. Like, a cat purring makes everything just better in the world. The stupid little face they make at you while they're doing stupid, dumbass little fucking cat shit. Spooky, 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 so spooky, spooky, spooky. Cats purrs do you? It's just, they make my life better. That's a really good Archer score, Lightning. My dog believes in you. He kind of stinks, though. Like, he farts a lot, but he believes in you. But, you know, like owner, like dog, right? Like mom, like dog. I fart, he fart, you know, we all fart. Oh, jeez, it's spooky, spooky. It's the spoofy.
It's that spooky guy.
It's Snoogie? Snoofy? Snoopy, that's the one. I just know he likes to go to sleep. I know a few things about Snoopy. He does not like to make decisions, and he does like to go to sleep. He also was not alive, so he could not have done 9/11.
Allegedly.
Dude, I liked your name to Keeters until you said trash, comma, to everybody in chat. Like you were starting a letter and you thought you'd address it to trash, comma. Hi, Soul. Dude, our Winston was like, you are? Great comeback to someone who's dumb as shit. And then me and our brig carried the whole game. Me and the brig who told me no. How you doing, Soul? We're talking about how cute I'd look with a cat. We're talking about me going to bed soon. Or someone who plays Malga would bitch about stuff. Shut your mouth. Like a landlord out here telling me he's got a hard job kicking people out of their homes. Alright. Alright, buddy.
내게 남은 건 명예뿐이다.
Starting to not feel dead, but my voice is dead. What killed it? Capitalism? The patriarchy? A knife?
숨을 쉬는
A lot of people all playing Anna on the map that I'm on. They all came to a secret agreement to play Anna, and I was a Hanzo constantly asleep. Getting sick on Sunday killed it. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sounds like a good band name, though. Sick on Sunday. Does that make you feel better? This is why I shouldn't be in charge of people's feelings. He's like, yeah, I got sick, and I'm like, here, let me turn it into a band name and make fun of you. I never get sick, so it just annoys me. Don't you think that if you never get sick, and you do finally get sick, that maybe it's a sign? Or that maybe, even if it's not a sign, even if you just normally don't get that sick, and this time you do get sick, you just go, oh, well, thank goodness I don't usually get sick. I can be sick this once. Said you're just annoyed? I don't think I could live life like other people. I can't be mad all the time at everything. It makes me mad at well, nope, I guess that's how it works. Yeah, then once I'm mad at everything, I'm just mad at everything. But I also know that a lot of what I do is like rationalizing myself out of being cranky at stuff instead of just like, I don't know. I understand why you would be cranky at it. I just try very hard to see silver linings because otherwise I'm can kill myself. So I saw about 3 seconds of the next Spider-Man movie and all of them had Frank Castle in it, so I'm pretty excited about that. I lose my voice, it's hard to avoid using it. I do see why that would be extra annoying. I also do not get sick very often. Like, I'm chronically ill, but I don't, like, get colds that often, I guess I should say. And then when I do, I don't... Losing my voice isn't something that I like, it doesn't happen. It very, very rarely happens. And so, yeah, I could see how, especially as a customer service kind of person, as someone who has to talk to people, losing your voice, not great. Did you see the new God of War game where they, I didn't know she had a companion named Frank. I did see the new God of War game, and then the next day I saw that they designed the character after Deborah Ann Wool, who I love, and is, you know, Karen in Daredevil and Spider-Man and stuff. And then she was Jessica in True Blood. I really like that. I also love how absolutely how every God of War fan has lost their mind. Like, not actual God of War fans, but the people who are like, oh my god, I love this shit so much. You know, the ones who think they're important. How they're like, no, no, I can't be a girl. I can't play a game without Kratos. I can't do this. I can't do that. Like, she's not sexy enough. Like, really? 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 Got a gun. I got a gun. I'm getting it, and I'm shooting all of them. They're telling on themselves for just being bad people. And when people show you who they are, you believe them. That's genuinely one of the most helpful things that has helped me deal with people in the last couple years. When people show you something about themselves, do not listen to what people tell you. Because people will be like, oh yeah, I'm funny, I'm sexy, I'm humble, and then they'll be Raptor, okay? Damn it. Raptor! Bitch. No, people will tell you all kinds of things about them, but they will not, like, if they show you, if they do something that is not great, either by, you know, being mad about a God of War game and being sexist or whatever, they're showing you who they are as a person. Believe them. They are a sexist person who only values women if they think they can't play a woman because they can't relate to them. They don't think of women as real people. The end. Believe them. Believe people when they show you that they're not good people. And it's one of the, it sounds very shrimple, but it's kind of hard because sometimes people will trick you with their like intentions and stuff and be like, oh, I was trying to do it like this way. No, just believe. They'll show you who they are and believe them. And sometimes it sucks to find out that someone that you thought was a cool person is shitty, but this is one of those situations where it's kind of, you're just telling on yourself, honestly. If you're someone who's gonna make a stink about one video game having a girl in it and not being centered around your personal favorite experience ever, and you're losing your mind over that, no, you're telling everybody exactly who you are, and that's not a good person. Not someone I need to be friends with, at least. You ping healing when you're by yourself on the point? What is that? Ball is not grateful for the work I am doing for him. Archer farted, everyone. You better say something sexist. I also just think it's very ironic for anybody at this point in like media, whether it's video games, movies, TV shows, whatever, books, whatever it is hilarious for people to be like, not my IP about anything. Like, oh yeah, like my IP can't do this, like it can't be about a woman. It can't, this one, don't take this one, like this one can't have gay people. Don't make everything about, like, just, okay, it's like you're, okay, yeah. You're definitely the kind of fan that they want. Someone who will whine, and, because that's what this kind of fan is gonna do. No matter what they say, they will say that they've never cried about any game before, ever. and they're gonna be the biggest crybaby because they're literally whining that there's a girl in a game. This is the definition of a crybaby. Enjoy having him as a fan of your game. Well, exactly. It's literally in the books to go that. I don't know anything about this lore. I don't give a shit about anybody's IP at this point. But media and like people redoing these games and stuff have proven that every game is gonna like go through a different phase where it's about maybe a different character or something. Like this is not. You don't get to be precious and pretend that everything doesn't affect your IP, your favorite thing. No. Nope. Everybody is gonna, and I don't complain every time I have to relate to a man. Like, it's all so silly. And I don't know, I also have complicated feelings about, Guild Wars 3 coming out, just because I worked on Guild Wars 2, which was really fun, and I don't have any issues actually with the game itself. I just know who was in charge of some things there, and it just makes me sad because I really enjoyed working there and had a future getting into something that I could have really enjoyed there, and I ended up leaving because of multiple instances of repeated sexual harassment and bullshit, and every time they would pull me out of whatever I was doing, make my life incredibly awkward for an hour because something already because I was already the victim of something, and then ask me to just get over it, essentially. And then they wouldn't fire the people who did this. In fact, they promoted one of the people who did this after he did it. And then he did something else, and both, I was like, I don't know, I was like a lead on certain things, on certain specialized projects, because I was the only person who could do them, so I was like a kind of lead, and this guy sexismed me so hard in one of our active work chats, not even to me directly, but in a work chat, said some shit to me that I was just like, fuck it, I leave. Nope, I'm not doing anything with him anymore. He doesn't get to talk to me. And this is the guy that they didn't fire, they promoted. And it just gives me complicated feelings to think about how much different a cool game like Guild Wars could have been if the people in charge of hiring and promoting developers from the QA was not also a sexist pig. Like, I don't have again a dog in the race as far as like the original stuff, like with Guild Wars. I don't have any hate against anybody playing the game. I don't have any hate for the game itself. I enjoyed the game. I played the game both before and after I worked, or while I worked there. I haven't played it since then because I have a lot of complicated fucking feelings about the fact that that could have been my entry point into a really cool career like my friend Kareem has. And I would have had to just keep taking these like hits, these like just keep dealing with sexual harassment on a regular basis to do that. And I mean, current me probably could do better with it because I have more ways to handle it. Not that I'd just sit there and take it. I would say some shit. I would just say it in a much better way. And I wouldn't let things affect me as much, but it's not up to me to be the bigger person or the better person. So the fact that they kept on making me not only be the victim, but then have to talk to my bosses about incredibly embarrassing, like, personal stuff and make them aware of it, which felt like being victimized again, just to be told that they're like, oh yeah, that sucks. And then they didn't even fire the guy. Cool. Sending a good message, ArenaNet. Thumbs up. Yeah, it's just the issue with game development in general, though, is like, so it's bad enough in games, as you guys see when any of us play games, that there's regularly some bullshit that we have to put up with. But then on top of that, to be like working on them, it's just constantly like, oh, you have to prove yourself to everyone that you're a real person who really cares about stuff and you're not just faking it. And it's like, why do I have to prove anything to a piece of shit? I don't. That's the fun part. And so I stopped working on games, and it's the world is worse off for it. Because now I have an audience who agrees with me. Lips have been feeling so chapped recently. But they're not. Dude, what if I talked mad shit about Soul getting a cold and how he needs to fucking appreciate life, and then I get a cold and I'm like, wah. Would that be cool? Oh, I shouldn't have done that, but I did. Smile. Ooh, I rezzed that guy in a minefield. Ooh, he survived? He survived. Oh, I didn't. Let's make our own booger game studio. But that's that does sound crazy, but that's kind of the plan as far as supporting a community and like building a community of people who actually care about things like I don't really want, it's like I don't have any goals with this, but if you put enough people together who all care about certain shit like that, it could happen. Who knows? That's what sucks for everybody who put the world in this position. Now the world has to deal with a bunch of boogers like us because I decided to start streaming and be, you know, silly online. And hopefully... No! No! Sorry, I almost got frozen. Oh, the ash did get frozen. Up. I'm gonna leave a little bit. Did they believe that I left? I didn't. I don't know. I think we could do anything. And it just takes people who actually care about shit saying things, and then maybe some other people do, and maybe things get a little better for not straight white men in gaming and game development. I'm so hard to keep people alive. It's not fucking working. What am I supposed to do with that? What am I supposed to fucking do with that? Ooh, got the res, got the res, got the res. Didn't even get off. That's crazy. Zagua Studios. Yeah. Raptor. So I made an ASMR channel, which you might have seen, but what you didn't know was I named it Softest Zagua. We turn in these L's into dubs, alright? You say something weird. Did that just like make a guitar sound? What was that? It's cute and it's based on some guy being creepy for no reason, which is, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I think it's funny at this point. FF just got on. He's gonna ask me to play. I gotta exit before he does. He almost saw me. Oh, what? Yeah, I'm just done streaming, I decided. Not because of FF, but because I've been tired and slowly melting into the chair. I don't know if you guys can tell. And I keep talking about things that, well, I don't mind that there's nothing wrong with me talking about them. I just usually, I don't know. I know I'm just in a headspace about stuff, so I'll keep yapping about silly shit. So I'm just gonna be done. Yeah, it's definitely FF. Now, I've been playing Overwatch with FF for like 5 years at this point. I'm not doing a very good job of avoiding him. Let's see, how long have I been friends with FF31K? Does it say? I've been friends with him since June 6th, 2021. It has been exactly 5 years as of today.
Whoa.
Hi, this is Mars. I have lots of friends that I've been like that I met through Overwatch that I met around that time, like 2020 and 2021 kinda. I have someone named Crow on my friends list since 2021. That's funny. I like raid a person, probably. Who do I want to? Sorry, I just like lost steam, and now I'm just like, it's over. We're going now.
Bye.
Who's streaming? Nina's streaming. Oh, she's been streaming for like 5 hours. Delios is streaming, but he's also been up for like 8 hours. He started streaming like a half an hour before I started streaming. I wish Feather was streaming, but she's not right now. Because then I could be like, happy birthday! And then slam a golf ball into her head and run. Could raid Minty. Do you think Minty wants to? Oh, Minty's also been streaming for like 7 hours. What is your guys' fucking problem?
You should raid Snoopy since he raided you.
That's true. I do hope you feel better. Thank you, Kara. I will. It's just you know, normal period stuff, or I say normal, but in the sense that I've been having a very abnormal period. This is just normal of my period to be like yesterday to be like, yeah, I'm over Lamau. And then today come back full force with cramps and everything and be like, just kidding. It's gonna be 5 more weeks of winter. I told FF and he was like, really? Yes. Are you sure? Yes.
Sure.
M.
Are you sure?
I'm not sure. I just wanna go down. But I also haven't eaten really. I ate a little, but I'm gonna be honest. I didn't feel good, so I didn't eat much. Now I feel a little better, but I think it's just because I've melted into my chair and no longer care if you guys can hear me. I'm just like, fuck it. What's the worst gonna happen? We gonna poop? Was my stream gonna crash again? Beep beep boop boop?
Beep beep boop boop.
Who knew that me and FF were gonna have our 5-year anniversary today? That is so silly of us. Hey guys, we're gonna raid Snoopy because he raided us.
Yeah.
So get ready to go say hi to Snoopy. Thanks, thanks everybody for being here. Have a good night, a good day, a good weekend. It's Saturday right now. So I might stream today. I might take a day off depending on how I feel. Or if we're watching Chicago, I don't know, depending on what's going on. I might stream tonight, I might not. But I'll be around, chat. You know where to find me. Or you don't. Guess we'll just move on. But thank you for being you. Take care of yourself. Drink some water and fart some poop. Yeah, so see you tomorrow or something. Yeah, you too, Kara. You too. And by see you, I mean with my golf ball in your noggin.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. We're gonna raid in 10 seconds. We're raiding Snoopy. We're going. Goodbye, everyone.